Now we will continue on with the calibrations, and here in the previous case we actually had a little bit of error where we showed you that we were unable to do a full width half maximum peak fitting from processing after the peak search. Now we can do it because we have actually corrected the problem. The problem was we didn't have enough counts. So now I'm going to go to my processing, and then I'm going to do not a search peaks, but I'm going to do a search peaks and fit. And you can see that it actually finds all the peaks, okay, of my interest, including my sum peak, which I am going to delete because it is not of interest to me. And then I am going to focus on the cadmium peak on the left side. Do not go so close. The cesium peak and the cobalt peak. Unfortunately, it did not find the second cobalt peak in my peak fit. So I'm going to go in there and do a manual fit in here. First I will go and I will click on the left side of the peak, and then I will drag my cursor to the right side of the peak and will zoom on this area. So I will click approximately the left position, go to the right position, I can click further, and if I double click I will go back to the next position. So I will just do one expansion here, go to approximately the centroid location, visibly where I see the centroid location. Then I will right click, and then I will go to peak and I will say insert, and then it is going to insert a region of interest and draw a fit on it. So now I have actually all my peaks fitted up that I'm going to use for energy calibration. So now I'm going to go to processing, energy calibration, open the library, current library, go to cadmium 109, which is my lowest energy peak, 88.0 keV, put it here, go to cesium 137, which is further down, drag it to the position of the cesium peak, the right energy. Then I will go to my first cobalt peak, which is 1173, drag it there, second cobalt peak, and this one. And then the sum peak in here, actually I should have deleted from here, but I didn't. But let's see, I'm just going to select this 4. The sum peak in here is this one, which I should have deleted. So I'm going to go and I will say calibrate. I have a nice line. My chi-square is kind of bad, so I will go and change the polynomial number. Just a minute. At polynomial 3, it looks like the chi-square value is the lowest, closest to 0. And then I'm going to save to calibration, then save to calibration file. I can give this any file, or I can say just test 5 calibration in my case. I will say save, assign save 5 calibration file to our configuration, which is a little bit different than yours. And then I'm going to save it to the use spectra. And now I have done an energy calibration. Next, I am going to do from processing a full width half maximum calibration. All the data points that I have actually selected has come up.
You can delete this point.
I can delete this outlier here, which is my
sum
peak.
Just delete.
And I just clicked it and deleted it. Then I am going to calibrate, and then I can see a shape calibration. The classical shape calibration is not so good in here because we don't have much time. A shape calibration in here is showing you that the peak of the resolution of the peak is increasing in width as a function of energy. So I will apply this save calibration file. I will call it test mix 5, or I can put another name on it. Save. Then I will assign the save calibration to our configuration, and then apply to use spectra. Okay, close. Now I have conducted an energy and a shape calibration.